You could certainly describe Brad Rawiller as a journeyman jockey, a successful rider on the country circuit and now a major player in the city. What helped him take that next step? As with many things, it's being in the right place at the right time.
It was just out the front of the jockey's room on a Tuesday, just a sort of nothing meeting at Moe, and Clint McDonald's just got chatting to him, and he just out of the blue, he said, "What is it, Brad? You're riding more winners than any jockey in Australia, and you can't get a ride in town." And I looked and said, "Well, at the end of the day, I'm not really sort of riding for any bigger trainers, and my weight's always sort of been an issue, but it's just the way it is. I'm happy to be going anywhere I can ride a winner, and that's the way it's always been."
That impromptu chat led to one of Brad's best associations.
Ross said to me, "Brad, I've got this horse that'll win the Guineas, but I need a rider that's going to stick with him all the way through to it." Took the ride, and that was Weekend Hussler. We won at Sandown by 8 lengths. Just continued on a fantastic roll where 7 Group 1s, and really then he was the one that really made me be looked out and be counted and become a city rider.
With brother Nash carving a successful career in the saddle north of the Murray, is there that hint of sibling rivalry?
There's a rivalry in everything we do. I mean, if we go play golf, pool table, who can run the fastest, we compete at everything, and certainly we compete when we're out on the racetrack. It's certainly we're not given an inch when we're out in the course, but at the same time, I'll finish down the track and I'll be looking up and seeing Nash go past the line in front, and I can't be more happy than to see Nash win.
Winning one of the big four is an obvious highlight in anyone's career. Brad did that for this man, Bart Cummings, on Viewed in the Caulfield Cup in 2009.
Bart was there that day, and it was just funny when his instructions and to me before the race were, all that matters is the first 1,000 metres that you get him to settle, he travels, and from the 1,000 metre mark, you're a good jockey, you take care of the rest. And anyway, I'd walk the track, and every horse was getting off prior, and I just didn't think it was that bad down the side. And so from where I was, probably 10, 12, 13 lengths back, I could see I had a clear run right up to Michelle Payne on the stablemate, and anyway, we just travelled up to him, and then on the corner it was just a matter of where Michelle went. If she had to stay the inside, I would have to sort of force something outside of her. But when she rolled off, I scooted up the fence, and he was just never going to get beat. He was just outstanding that day.
The challenge of keeping the weight down is something Brad's well familiar with, but he's managed to do it, and do it very well.
It's something that I would love to be a foot shorter. I would like to think that I've sort of lost a lot of opportunities over the years because of my height and because of my weight, but at the same time, that's the way it is. I can't change the way I was brought into the world, but it still makes you strive harder. You've got to work harder, and I don't think that's a bad thing in this game, that you're continually working.